Ira Lightman.
If poetry had a police force, it would be one man strong.
I'm a wordsman.
And this would be him.
You're a wordswoman. Will we have a clash of words?
As a performer,
On guard!
strutting around this Newcastle pub, Ira Lightman's pretty unique. But as a self-styled poetry detective, prowling the work of his peers for plagiarisms, he's one of a kind.
Live by the word! Die by the word!
Are you surprised by what you found?
Yes, I'm surprised by the chicanery and the fibbing involved. I'm surprised that when somebody is caught red-handed and you say, but there's this, and this, and this, and also this. I find anybody who fibs and holds onto a fib odd. It's just pinched line by line. All they've done is change the you. So you had I hear the footsteps and now it's you.
Most of his detective work he does at home through a sort of forensic reading. In under 3 years, he claims to have exposed over half a dozen poets around the world for copying, borrowing, allegedly stealing material. What is it that you're looking for?
I am looking for borrowed phrases that are 90% similar to somebody else's sentence, somebody else's whole poem, when there has been no acknowledgement. I think most people...
Ira's latest case, though, is uncomfortably close to home. Poem after poem, he alleges, in this book, Levantile, is plagiarised.
I would know the rabbit-warren streets of back.
It was penned by this woman, who lives just up the road in Tynemouth, fellow star of the local writing scene, Cherie Mack.
Mine is not the only poem in the world that's been abused like this.
What's been going on? Well, judge for yourself. This is Joan Johnston, another Northeast poet. The poem on the left is her own. The poem on the right is in Cherie Mack's latest book.
My first line, this afternoon the weather broke. Her first line, this evening the weather broke.
Well, that's pretty similar so far.
Yes. And changing light and threatening light. Brought back morning, brought into the long night. This poem was about a dream that I had. An authentic personal experience has been ransacked.
So what would you say then is the word to describe what's going on here?
Theft. It's cheating, and I think ultimately it's theft.
Live images fed on a reel over and over meet someone.
For Cherie Mack, this is a sticky situation. She's a well-known poet, a creative writing lecturer, no less. Her employers at the Open University say they're investigating.
Why would someone be so obvious?
This is a curious case, though. If she feared being caught, surely borrowing from A-list American poet August Kleinzahler was asking for trouble. But listen to this. He's reading his own poem. I'm reading hers.
And the wind carries along as well.
And the breeze bears along as well.
From down by the river.
From down by the port.
When the tide's just so.
When the tide's just so.
The drainage just so.
When the sewerage is just so.
It's not just plagiarism. It's more akin to identity theft, and identity theft, something one's inner life is being stolen.
Poetry has a plagiarism problem, says August, and it goes far beyond this case.
Miss Mack and others probably more egregiously violated the fourth law of thermodynamics, which is don't get caught. And many people don't get caught.
Cherie Mack and also her publisher didn't want to respond or take part in this report. They've previously said the book's been pulped, although we bought a copy just the other week. The poetry detective, though, is already looking for his next case.
Should they think that they can get away with it? No. Should they think that I will back down easily or at all? No.
Why must I hunt which poem you haven't acknowledged?
The hunt goes on. Plagiarists, beware.